Yeah, I hear it's fine. Yeah, I hear it's fine.
Why is it not working?
Yeah, the game's...
No, usually when I click on it, it goes to the game, but it's not.
Strange. Try closing out the game and putting it back up.
Okay.
Usually put it on after we get this already started. Sorry, everyone. Technical difficulties. Give us a moment, please. Doki. Also known as hell.
That is weird as fuck.
Try the vid captions voice. Resolution.
Nope, that's the camera.
And that's us.
Maybe I should delete it and make it again.
What's that? Is it the exact same from last time?
Mm-hmm. It usually always works. But we've never had the whacked out character thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's strange.
Let me try deleting it and try it again.
Sorry for this, guys. We're trying to get it working. Even DDLC should work.
Nothing.
That's strange. Is seriously not coming? No, this is the worst time to happen. Gosh. We still have transparency. Oh. Oh God. Maybe it's just Monaco effing with us. I don't know.
No.
Wait, hold on, something's... Oops. There we go. I was hearing the echo from the background.
Okay.
Let's try this again. Maybe it's something... Yeah, got it.
No, that's the spot it's supposed to be in, so that is over top.
And what?
That is over the top of the background.
I mean, underneath the background.
No, it's supposed to be over it.
Let's try. No. Maybe... That's this? No, that's not it. Is it? Maybe it's this. No, that's right.
That's weird, because you can hear it, but you can't see it.
Yeah. Maybe we can put the scaling back. There we go.
Great, now I've got to fix it again.
Yeah. But now we figured it out.
Can you, like, click and drag?
I got it. It's gonna be like this, fortunately. Oh, shit. There we go. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just fix that H right here. You know about it?
Okay.
Yes! We did it! Best. Okay, let me grab my laptop. Yeah, looks good. Sweet.
Okay, let's start.
Alright, now we can go back into hell.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
See? Hell.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! Jesus Christ. And I brought a guest with me.
You bitch.
What?
Girl one.
A guest? Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mo. I keep forgetting we named him Mo.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
You had to come in this way more.
Anyway, this is Natsuki.
Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Oh, so Yuri's the vice president now.
Yeah. This is a universe where Sayori doesn't exist. Because
Yeah,
last
no.
time she killed herself and then things went bad. Real fast. So, welcome to hell. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Mo in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club.
Poor Mo.
Isn't that creepy? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, You know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mo?
Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah,
I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
I still feel offended at that statement.
I know, right? Books are awesome.
Yeah.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? I should not become a voice actor. Ever. Well...
Me either. I got a frog voice.
Yes. I mean, no, not really.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I can't say no to that.
I guess.
Right now we're having cold tea and cookies, because I made cookies.
I finished my tea.
Finish your tea?
Yes, I was thirsty.
I'll give you some more in a moment. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Say, Mo, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Are we still going after Yuri in this one?
I guess so.
Okie dokie.
The level of creativity.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Same.
Because people suck.
Yeah.
Most people. There's some people who are okay. Some.
Obviously.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I mean, yeah. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
Once.
I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Damn. Oh, are you that stupid? I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. And she's not wrong either. Nope. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I'm not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
I wonder why.
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems that a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mo?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
I mean...
Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But
I'm sorry, I thought...
Yeah? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth now.
You're a murderer.
Probably. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? You really need that, Mo?
Run away!
Run!
Yeah!
Run,
It could be
bitch.
fun, right?
Run! You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. I would too.
Who cares?
I would though. I would be pissed. Mo, I'm so happy.
Tiny little mouse.
She's adorable though. She's trying to be so badass, but she's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually endearing to watch. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? I don't trust you.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Mo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't trust you.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class, star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills?
Yes.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Hold on.
Ooh.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not a senior. I don't need a medical alert briefing.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
They called you for
A medical alert bracelet.
Not for nothing though, I might need one. I live alone way too much. Ugh.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, medical alert bracelet. I can't wait. I'm sorry, that's funnier than it probably should be though.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
No.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Run, boy! Run!
Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Ah, you poor
We
bastard.
don't remember Sayori. Poor bastard.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Okay, we got some people in the chat. Let's see.
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes. Oh shit. No. Nothing is real?
Something is real. Okay.
Actually, I heard about this specific poem. That if you and turn the brightness all the way up, you can actually see what's written in the redacted parts.
I don't have Photoshop though.
Neither do I. Supposedly it's something to do with the Team Salvato's new game that's supposed to be coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's continue. Return. Well, we're trying to impress Yuri still.
Mm-hmm.
Agonizing. Desire. Secretive. She likes that dark stuff.
Misfortune.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you pick that one. In case anyone's wondering, I'm on my laptop looking at the chat. See me in there. Unrestrained. Memories? Oh, that's her. Damn. Fudge.
Mm-hmm.
Fudge cookies. Infinite. Infallible. Uncontrollable. Meat. Contamination. It's very surprisingly dark for such a cute girl.
Oh, it's the quiet ones.
Oh, it's the quiet ones that might murder you. Want a cookie? You guys, I made cookies and they are delicious. Check it, check it, check it. They're heart shaped. Because why not? I'm playing a cute game, might as well have a cute cookie. Melancholy?
I'll just rub it that.
Eternity.
Doki Doki. You're right.
Mm-hmm. incongruent. Entropy. Whoa!
Oh.
Yuri, I'm uncomfortable. I need a minute. Excuse me. Hi again, Mo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I was this close.
Mm-hmm.
That close.
You should have.
Yes.
No, don't
How she
worry.
laughs.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Whoa. Hi, Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mo. What happened to her face there for a second?
I don't know.
Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? What happened?
I'm done. I was just checking to see if anyone's upstairs.
Well, I'm checking the stream here.
No, I'm gonna YouTube.
Oh. The tubes of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan. I'm mildly uncomfortable. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Excuse me, you are all up in the way. It says big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Excuse me, Monica.
Fuck, were you supposed to read this?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yes, it is. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm not okay. I'm sorry, Mo. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing
excuse me.
glance. I should probably get a charger.
Where's your charger?
Mobile bag.
Ah! Not again! Josh. Nike. Wires everywhere. Should be like what, right here? Is it?
Yep.
I'll plug it in. I got it. Give me a second. Uno momento, por favor. Everybody. Sorry if you see my butt. That is not the plan here.
Full moon!
No full moon! On a cliff, damn it! Okay. I didn't knock off the internet, so I think we're good. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull the table up. You might want to scoot back a bit. That way nothing's pulling on anything. Okay. I think we're good.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance.
Does the background look lopsided to you?
Okay.
The background of the game.
Yeah, it's like tilted.
And Yuri's like way close. Anyway.
That's fucking with my eyes.
Yeah, like I noticed it. I'm like, wait a second. Should we full screen this though? Make it easier on us?
I don't know.
Oh, now I can actually see. I mean, it doesn't affect the stream. Yeah, it's crooked. Okay, that's tripping me up. Anyway. Now that you're in a club and all, Perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. You don't... If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Oh, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, it's a nice coincidence and all. And I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now
Now it's back to normal.
That is... Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
Let's do it.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her book.
Okay.
I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. But the classroom is the same now.
Yeah.
I think she noticed me looking at her.
Or it was just...
She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I wasn't focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Same.
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Wait, what's up with her eyes?
What the fuck? They're like, not, Sayuri's.
They're Yo, her eye is moving! You see that shit, right?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, I am not tweaking here. Her eye is moving.
That's the book you gave me, right?
I'm not okay. Her eye is moving off of her face.
Yep. At first it looked like Sayuri's. Now it's just weird.
Uh-huh.
And it's still moving.
Yeah, I wanted to reread some of it. What the fuck? Oh, now it's back to normal. Well, she was staring into our soul there for a second. Her eye was moving off her body. I'm not okay. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Sure. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
That she's possessed? Like that eye thing.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have
a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. That's... I just can't get my mind... Like, how does... It just slowly started moving off her face. Like, that's like spacing out to the nth degree. Like, you know, if you space out, you feel like your vision's splitting in half a little bit?
Yeah.
That was like that, except literally. That's terrifying. Talk about going wall-eyed. Her eye was literally about to go hit the wall.
Is that so? I wonder how far it would have gone before it stopped.
You probably would have gone all the way off the screen.
Oh, wow.
I'm betting. Next time
What's
we
the
do
story
this.
about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
her eye? Jesus!
Nah, it's Illuminati.
Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed. Basically about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Wait, what? That's different from last time.
Yeah.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them
hell.
to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm
Fuck
really
that.
she is into it too. That's what she's saying. Holy mother. That last time she was like, oh, about this girl who's going into her visit some extended family and things just get weird. But now it's like human experimentation. What? Bitchy.
Foreboding.
Fair discomfort. Okay. The book, I mean. Whoa, wait a second. Not about the things about the limbs. Are you sure?
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
Kind of?
You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Mo?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
Yeah, it's not
She's
all
so
she's
shy
into.
and
Not all she's into.
on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just this kind of story. The kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Like murder? When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world's for a whole lot of people and we're all worthless anyway. Jesus fuck, dude! Wow. Then suddenly... Oh dear Lord. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess that's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fills my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. Whoa! I kind of forget to pay attention to other... What? I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I'm not worried about you saying something strange. That ship already sailed.
She's gonna murder you.
She's gonna murder somebody. Okay. Please stop me if I start talking too much. You're talking too much, honey.
I really don't think you need to worry. You should be worried, though.
I
that
think,
just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen.
No, you can run.
Yeah, it's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Oh! Yes. Yo. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book.
It's so uncomfortable. I'm not even scared, I'm just uncomfortable.
I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's not what I would say. That's not what I would call it. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I'm not okay, dude. I am literally not okay. Chat, help me here. Chat, help me. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Oh my god. It's basically the comment section says it's spacing out way too much. Like, yeah, that eye was going to the wall. Talk about going balls to the wall. That's eyeball to the wall.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, all right. I don't trust
I
you,
open
Yuri.
the book and start the prologue.
I don't trust you, Yuri.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your. Whoa! Wait, can we go to history and read that? Hold on. History. Oh, no, we can't. Well, we better catch those quick as hell, huh?
I can't read that fast.
I can. Suddenly your body heat something about, and then it just blanked out after that. I was like, what?
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, moving on.
Ah ha ha.
Like off screen. Hey, just scoot. There we go.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Sorry, guys. Ugh. Ah. That was weird. Oh, that was weird. Sorry about that. I guess that makes it. That's you.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Of course it is. You're a teenage boy. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Yeah?
We'll turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. How? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter
16.
over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Dude, I'm not okay with this.
Hey, Yuri.
I go on my Facebook feed and this is the first thing I see. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And I'm not going to show you guys because I don't think you guys will be okay with it either.
This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's not a good thing.
Oh, her face is different. Instead of being bashful, she looks psychotic. You're like, huh? That's not okay. You sound too excited about that, Yuri. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Yeah, okay.
Sure you don't.
Definitely not. Yo, denial.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Ah, that's what you were talking about. What did you think we were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Like the murdering part?
Murder?
Something else?
Never mind. Oh, we didn't even get to that. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
No.
Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Oh god. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself.
No, push yourself down the stairs.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
No. I don't trust you either, girl. Did something just happen, Rob? Did something happen just now?
Yeah? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really.
Of course not.
Yeah, I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Well, yeah, because we did something. Don't worry, I believe in you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. I don't trust you, Monica.
Alright, if you say so. Shouldn't trust Monica.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? No.
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki.
Yeah, because screw Monica.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
Oh my god! Wait a minute, wait! Did her...
yeah.
No, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What, do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? No, but I think you're blind.
I'm not a writer.
How... What?
Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough.
Can't get
Well,
over...
to each their own, I
I
guess.
can't get over her eyes just popping out of her head. Like, was it that bad that she went blind instantaneously? Like, I feel a little offended there, girl. Jeez. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it.
That's all that's in the poem? There's nothing, no scrolling down or nothing?
I don't see anything.
Okay, well, that's about the same like last time.
Yep.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like at this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. I got distracted by the curtain.
What, over there?
Yeah.
That's like all the way. That's all the way in my kitchen, by the way. It's like whoosh. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. She's like, didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I read my poem to next?
Oh, considering she's the only one here.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Yuri. Hi, Mo. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Not really.
No.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Mo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? There's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Mo. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's how you go through life.
That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
Best way to go through life, kids.
Yep.
That's not very fair. Nope, it's effective. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that as a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strong. Shade, Monica!
Shade.
She's low-key shady. Like
Low-key
earlier.
nothing.
Like, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica, you shady bitch. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Not really.
Don't worry, I'm not very good. Okay.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Fair enough.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall.
Oh.
But he wasn't looking at me.
Damn you, cat! That cat rolled on my cookies. I'm trying to understand how, because I cleaned up the counter like each time I rolled it out.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I'm going to find my cat and give him a hug because I love my cat regardless of cat hair.
Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sounds of frantic sprawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
That sounds different from the last time she wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it wasn't as deep and obviously symbolic. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems having been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Like, you want to murder everyone?
Mm,
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
an epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's still good advice. That's my writing advice for today. Thanks for listening. Now we can show it to Yuri! Our girl Yuri!
As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
I hate you.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
You're weird.
Yeah, bro.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize with new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. In the end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that.
I mean, Monica.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
That scares me. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's the same poem.
Okay, so that's normal. So both, excuse me, both Natsuki and Yuri's poems are both the same and normal. Monica's was a little deeper than what it was last time. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Girl,
Yeah,
shut up.
Right.
Shut up,
I
girl.
wish my handwriting was that.
Same.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often.
It is a dead writing style. Hi.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mo.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive, too, so...
Nah.
It was just an amalgamation
If
of words.
anything, I could probably learn a thing or two.
For real, because all we did was pick words and put them in a line. It probably make no sense whatsoever. You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mo.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. This is if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Whoa.
But even if they're just...
Whoa. You heard that, right?
Yeah. But even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Oh, no. It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. God. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Oh, God. Monica liked it, and Mo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, God. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Mo liked my poem too, you know. Oh, God. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. Music just died. I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh.
It's easy.
Well, it's about to be a fight, so. That's not what I. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mo appreciates my advice more than he appreciates. Oh, she got bold. About to catch them hands, Natsuki. About to catch them hands. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger when Mo started showing up. Wow. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't... Oh, damn. This doesn't involve you. Oh, damn. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's... Oh. Me, look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Oh, God. Okay. Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone who of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Oh shit. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, looks like... Oh, you look like you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong? Oh, what the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Mo hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri... Wow.
Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Mo, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dressed? Oh, probably because of Whoa. Who should we pick? Well, we should stay with our girl Yuri, you know?
Okay.
I'm scared. Yuri. Oh god. It's getting closer. I'm not okay with this.
The hell?
It's getting close. Yuri.
I guess we only have...
No, Yuri. Oh, damn! You're too close! Back up! Back up! Back up! Why are you in front of the text box? Hey, Mo? Why don't... Oh, so it knows that you're in front of the text box. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Wait. I think we should shrink the box. But I just noticed it's out of frame. It's out of frame now. Should be a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little bit out of frame. It'll probably pop back into place. That's weird. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend, no.
I think that's the whole problem, Monica.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did fix itself then. Yeah, it fixed itself now. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Aww.
My roommate texted me.
Ooh. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Damn, that went from 0 to 100 like super freaking quick. I'm uncomfortable with that. sound just died on here. Like, in case no one hears the music, it's the game. The sound just died on the game. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you.
No, look at her eyes, though. She looks nuts.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Excuse me. Mo, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Yo, I think Yuri might suspect Monica. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Mo. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Whoa. Well, fuck.
Okay. Let's try and save.
Anyone else not okay here? Raise your hand. Oh my god, excuse me. The fear is leaking out of my face hole. Hold on.
Did it freeze?
No. I feel like it's lagging though.
I'm dropping frames.
No, the video froze.
Okay, so.
Hold on. Okay, so we're... sorry guys, hold on. I was just about to refresh my page to see if that changed anything, but I think we might have, Oh yeah, okay, so... Guys, Doki Doki Literature Club decided to die, so we're gonna start it right back up again. Yeah, So, sorry about that. Doki Doki! Yeah, it still bothers me. Yep, it is popping up too, so that's good. Okay, so I thought I had to refresh the page. Okay, so now we just do all this stuff. Now that we're functioning again. Yeah, it did freeze. Like, I'm monitoring the stream, so it kind of did freeze on us. The game just stopped working too, so we had to fix it. Okay, so... Okay, now we can just do the thing for, do the thing in the thing. Let's see, infallible. Portrait. Let's try that one. Yes. Excuse me. Insistence. Which one do you think?
Disoriented.
Okay. Secretive. Mm-hmm. Dying slowly. Variants? These random words. Horror. Horror. Philosophy. Massacre. I would love to see the poem that we write.
know.
I would love to actually see the poem that we write. I just want to see how, why. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Whirlwind? Okay. Vertigo? Yeah, since Sayori's not here, we can pick more of the darker stuff without her getting the boop boop. Poof. Funny. No, that's for Natsuki. Suicide? Jesus Christ. After image? Extraordinary. Let's go with the bang. Let's use the biggest word there. What?
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. It's gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days.
No, it hasn't.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Mo.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
Hey, let's make out! About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. You're not mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Oh, you poor dumb fuck. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Mo, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. Also...
I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man... Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey!
I'm confused.
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. I would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Aw, who loves me that much? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mo.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Mo, since your compliment puts me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's you.
I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Well, she was a little too happy. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Jerry takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a sec?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms.
Crazy?
Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Why were you misunderstanding?
10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Holy shnikes! Hi there. Yeah. What just happened?
It rewound.
Yeah, reality is breaking in this game. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Oh, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah.
Like,
Anything is fine.
yeah, everything's fine, ain't it? Yo, our character is an idiot. Very well.
He's obviously not aware this is going on.
Yeah, but I would still find that something's going on. I'd be like, something
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
don't feel right. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. I think I'm going to turn on the light so I don't get to the touch dark.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
Old lady bones. I have old lady bones.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Sorry. I like the oldest of old lady bones. I'm just going to set up the light here. No, I don't need to do that. Just need to do this. Oh, it's so bright.
Yep.
It's always so bright. Just to contrast the lighting between the light back here.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Mo. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Mo, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read without my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries.
No worries. It's just I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Big old boot.
Big old boobs. Big old boobies.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's mostly because of my
Your posture, right?
Yeah.
So fucking stupid. Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yeah, it's that. I have terrible reading posture. It's because of her boobs. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well.
Chocolates.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching.
Oh my god, the intimacy of touching shoulders.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
My
Yuri
God.
was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Listen, boy. Yo, touching shoulders is so intimate that he's gonna cream his pants in like 5 seconds if she keeps touching his shoulder with her shoulder. Like, oh my God.
Let me save before anything else weird happens.
Yeah, for real, because we're due for something weird to happen. I'm not gonna question it.
Me either.
The teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Yeah, are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder of a time reading from it.
I know something hard, all right.
But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Oh my God, her arm is on your leg. Oh, boy needs a new pair of shorts.
Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
No.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Oh God.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Mo.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Mo. My heart.
Oh.
My heart won't stop pounding, Mo. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Mo?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this? Oh. Why is this happening to me? Whoa. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Yo, her eyes, though. She's focused.
Mm-hmm.
It even makes me want to not read. I just want to look at you.
That's not creepy or anything.
God, look at her eyes. They're too hyper-realistic and they're moving. I'm uncomfortable.
Creepy as fuck.
Oh, your eyes. Why do they look like hyper-realistic? Please stop looking at me. Thank you, Monica. I never thought I'd say that. That made me... I need a cold shower now. I feel uncomfortable.
I need some water.
I need a beer. I need a shot. I need something that will help me forget what just happened. Oh no.
Let me get some water or something.
I got you. Let me do it. Oh. We need like a second. Hold on. There needs to be like water. I should have a pitcher here, but I don't. Okay. Shoot.
Gracias.
Welcome. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh. God, her eyes were bugging out though.
I know.
They were drawn too hyper realistic for that face of hers. Oh. I'm not brushing this one off, guys. This one's not gonna be gone for a while. It's time to share poems. That's how I feel, Monica.
Who should I show my poem to first?
I don't know. Last time we showed it to Natsuki, her eyes freaking popped out of her skull.
I think we should show it to Natsuki again because she's not being creepy.
Let's hope. Yeah, just as I thought. Mo, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. I mean, to put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Mo? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I really just don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Okay! At least she was nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri. I don't trust Monica. Fuck Monica. I don't trust Yuri either, but fuck Monica. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Mm-hmm. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you
like it?
Yeah. No. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. Oh, that's you.
Maybe that's why.
I'm gonna get some more cookies. Excuse me! Cookies! No. These came out good. This came out good, book. I wish I could, teleport through the stream and give you guys cookies. These
the
came out good.
minute they come up with that technology, it's a wrap. No one's ever leaving their house again.
I don't even leave my house. Like, come on, look how cute these are. Hold on, let's see if I can pull them up. It's heart shapes. And more heart shapes. Because I make cookies. Let me get cookies. Like, I love making cookies. Especially when she comes over. I wish I could share with you guys. Really do.
You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
Yuri? Oh, that's you.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
She's so nervous. That makes me so happy.
Creepy.
Yeah, oh, she's way happy. I'm so amazed that it's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Mel. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Mo? I'm not being weird, right?
You are, but okay.
I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay?
Wheel.
This is long.
A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of a God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 years and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt's head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions.
What the hell?
Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing a will.
Okay. I'm scared.
Yep.
That sounds like more like a novel.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Whoa. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Is that all you did? And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yes, please. You can keep the poem, though. Now, Monica. No, I think I saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to... I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. So okay, that's great. Isn't that kind of messed up? Why are you telling me this? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. She totally does. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Why are you telling me this? I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Like it's a kink? I'd believe it. It might be even like a sexual thing. See? It is a sex thing. I knew
She's
it.
in the blood play.
Knife play. Okay. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though.
You kind of are.
Yeah, you really are. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would be the best. That'd probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. I don't trust you. I don't even like you. Put it lightly, I act at least to have it. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No, I don't. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue,
And
endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop.
Oh, too far down. Well, I guess there's something at the bottom of the page then.
Violent, grating, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on
turntable, I guess?
on a turntable.
Yeah,
like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless.
Cool. God, it's like the last poem, only there's letters missing.
Delete her.
Okay!
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract.
I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never want to know when
Okay,
I'm
that's enough.
yeah, I'm gonna save that game. I'm gonna save my game and let you finish. Yes. Maybe we should try an empty slot. See if that does the same thing.
Okay.
Let's try it again. Oh. Oh fuck. Okay. So return. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Dude. Yes. Please. Yes. The things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home from before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. Oh god, it's getting dark. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. Oh god. I love when Papa uses his inside voice. I love when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins on the couch. I like when Papa isn't too tired to notice me. Well, is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Oh god. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Oh god, that's dark.
Okay.
That's... wow. Okay. Sayori's in the corner.
I think that's not Suki.
No, that's Sayori.
That's not Suki.
No, that's Sayori. Look at
No,
her.
look at the hair.
But look at the face. The eyes color's different. That's Sayori. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's... poems, right? Oh god. Oh god. If you have your headphones in and you hear that...
It's very disturbing.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, in the corners.
Oh god. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone can come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the I feel gross. I feel like my feet are in pudding. No, that's the gross feeling I'm feeling. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Yeah, that's a good...
Okay.
Oh. Okay!
I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
I changed my mind. It's not like pudding. It's like Jell-O between the toes. That's that gross feeling that it sounds like. Ugh. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively since Mo joined, and we just started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Mitsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you in here in the first place? Words don't want to work with me right now. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place that's so intimate that you never want to leave. You never do leave. We're always here, forever. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Mo? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Mo to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Well, bitch. Oh, wait. Look, Monica. Do you really think that any of us are here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Mo joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. And Mo isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president-in-law. You should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Mo wants to get some new members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying.
No,
Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Mo, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway?
What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. I think she's the one that wrote the Papa poem.
Yeah,
She's
not taking anything away.
No, Mo. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares? Oh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my god! Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my god! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Mo? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Why is her eye bleeding? Oh wait, she stabbed it, didn't she? I'm uncomfortable. With each change in still doing it. With each change in member, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And our character ain't just saying nothing about it, huh? Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. She opened her eye a little too wide, don't you think? So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Did she stop crying blood now? Okay, good. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica.
She lies.
No, I feel like she's being sincere, but, you know. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Mo? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Mo before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. You shouldn't! Run! In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves it as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Mo, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Oh gosh.
What's gonna happen now?
I don't know.
Save. Wait.
Yeah, let's save before shit man again. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You lie!
That's what she wants to be.
You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! What?
Okay, that's just the end for today. I'm sick of this.
You sick? You tired?
I'm sick of this.
No more? I'm like 5 types of uncomfortable. I think the most prominent one is the, putting between the jello between the toes feeling. And the fact that I feel like I need a cold shower. How do you feel? Well, I guess with this, that's it for Doki Doki Literature Club.
For today. Maybe tomorrow, or another day, or whenever I feel like,
Yeah. So I think with that, we're gonna end the stream here.
Yeah.
Well, until next time, everybody, we're gonna enjoy our cookies. So, bye!